Okay, good day nurses. So for today, we will discuss your multiple sclerosis naman, okay? When we say multiple sclerosis guys, ang affected naman dito guys is your central nervous system, okay? So it involves your brain and spinal cord. Okay, so ano ang nangyari dito? Your multiple sclerosis guys, it is a chronic progressive, okay? Chronic meaning matagal pa. Okay, progressive, nagpa-progress siya in time. Okay? And it is autoimmune meaning your body is attacking itself. Okay? In which the immune system attacks your central nervous system. Okay? Destroying the myelin sheath. So, ganito yung nangyari, di ba? Dito guys, okay? So this is your normal nerve cell, di ba? This is the dendrites and this is the axon. Okay, anong nangyari? Supposedly guys, dapat healthy ang myelin sheath, okay? Para yung signal guys na matra-transmit papunta doon sa axon ending na pupunta ulit or na i-receive ulit ni dendrites ay smooth and faster. Okay? Ang nangyari kay multiple sclerosis, guys, there is demyelination. Okay? Demyelination. So, nasira yung myelin sheath as a result, guys, na hindi smooth and faster yung pag-send or pag-transmit ng signals. Okay? Resulting into the muscle is unable to contract. Okay? It blocks the nerve impulses in the brain and spinal cord. Okay? That's why the muscle is unable to contract. That's why guys, it leads into fatigue, weakness, and neurological symptoms such as vision changes and incontinence. Okay, so this is the overview of the assessment findings of your multiple sclerosis. Okay, for your central nervous system guys, since it affects your central nervous system, then therefore there is fatigue, depression, vision changes, and balance problems. Okay, and also since it affects or blocks the message to your spinal cord guys, there is musculoskeletal findings such as muscle weakness, spasms, and tremors. Okay? Then lastly guys, since affected ang spinal cord, there is gastrointestinal and urinary affectation. So, there is bowel and bladder incontinence in your multiple sclerosis. Okay, let's discuss your assessment findings. Okay, multiple sclerosis findings vary and typically follow a pattern of episodes of relapse and remission. Okay, this is the unique na signs ng iyong multiple sclerosis guys because meron daw siyang episodes of relapse and remission. Okay, when we say relapse guys, it is the worsening of the neurological symptoms, and when we say remission guys, there is a period of partial or complete recovery. So, pag relapse, nagwo-worsen ang symptoms. Pag remission, there is complete recovery. So, that is the unique na signs and symptoms ng iyong multiple sclerosis guys. Dahil pwedeng mag-worsen maya-maya and then maya-maya pwedeng may complete recovery naman. Okay? So ano yung mga assessment findings mo pa? O, since block ang signals or message doon sa brain and spinal cord mo, as a result, the muscle is unable to contract. So there is weakness and fatigue. Okay? What else? There is also balance problems. Okay? Then muscle spasm. Then also numbness, and meron ding vision changes guys such as blurred vision and diplopia. And when we say diplopia guys, this is the double vision na tinatawag nila. Okay, and since affected ang message or signal na natatransmit to your spinal cord, merong bowel or bladder incontinence and also constipation guys. Then lastly, since affected ang brain, there is depression and anxiety that can happen in your multiple sclerosis. Okay? Now, what is the earliest symptom, guys? Okay? Okay, first we have the diplopia. Okay, that's the double vision and it is uncontrolled. Okay, since there is double vision and uncontrolled yan guys, of course, there is a increased risk for accident. Tama? So your priority guys is safety. Okay? Then the hallmark signs and symptoms of your multiple sclerosis guys, yun yung tinatawag natin na Charcot's triad. Okay? The SIN. Okay? We have this scanning speech, that is the slow, hesitating, or broken speech pattern. Okay? Then we have also intentional tremors. When we say intentional tremors guys, kapag may movement guys, there is tremors. Okay? Then lastly guys is your nystagmus. Okay? That is an involuntary, rapid, and repetitive movement of the eyes. Okay? Then may iba tayong type ng nystagmus. Okay? This is your nystagmus guys. Okay? This is the regular vision. Then, meron tayong tinatawag na vertical nystagmus. So, pag ganun yung movement niya guys, pataas and pababa. So, that is your vertical nystagmus. And we have also rotary nystagmus. Pa-rotate naman yung movement niya guys. And we have also horizontal nystagmus. Pag ganun naman yung movement ng eyes mo. Okay? So, it is involuntary, rapid, and repetitive movement of the eyes. So, kapag vertical, then therefore magganon-ganon yung eyes mo. Then kapag rotary, then mag-rotate-rotate na ganon. And kapag horizontal, then magganon-ganon yung eyes mo. Okay? What else? Meron din tayong tinatawag na Lhermitte's sign. Okay? When we say Lhermitte's sign naman guys, ang nangyayari dyan, when you flex the neck of the patient guys, there is sudden electrical-like shock sensation na nafe-feel yung patient natin. Okay? And we have also the Utop's phenomenon. Okay? It is a temporary worsening of neurological symptoms triggered by heat. Okay? Such as hot temperatures, ganyan. What else? Sauna, mga ganon guys. Okay? And I forgot to mention guys that your multiple sclerosis pala guys, it is triggered by stress, infection, and hot temperature. Okay? Now, let's move on to your nursing intervention. Okay? Nursing care for a client with multiple sclerosis focuses on two. Okay? First is by avoiding the triggers. Okay, ano ba yung mga triggers na sinabi natin kanina? Such as stress, infection, and hot temperature. So, i-avoid natin lahat ng triggers, guys. Then, number 2, by managing symptoms and supporting mobility and function. Then, lastly, guys, by administering medications. Okay? First, by avoiding the triggers. Paano natin ma-avoid kayang triggers, guys? Help the client identify and avoid triggers that cause relapse. Okay? Such as, ano yung mga trigger? Stress and infection. Okay? You avoid also excessive heat such as hot baths and saunas which can worsen symptoms. Ano yung tawag natin dun guys? That is your Utop's phenomenon. Okay? Then number 2, we manage the symptoms and support mobility and function. Okay, first is to manage fatigue. Since there is fatigue na nangyayari, tama? Because of the block signals coming from your myelin sheath. Diba? Nabla-block niya yung signal papunta kay brain and spinal cord. So, you manage fatigue by planning rest periods. Okay? Then, you manage bowel and bladder control. So, such as scheduling toileting and self-catheterization. Okay? Then, we manage also constipation, guys, since affected nga ang spinal cord. So, there is bladder and bowel malfunction or incontinence. Okay? There is bowel and bladder incontinence because of the affection of your spinal cord. And also, may constipation din, guys. So, that's why you need to increase fluid and fiber intake. Diba? Alam naman na natin yan. That fluid and fiber, guys, can stimulate your peristalsis. Okay? Then, assess for muscle weakness and balance issues. Okay? So, encourage assistive devices as needed because may muscle weakness nga na nafe-feel si patient. Okay? and balance issues. Okay, how do we assess balance, guys? Anong test na yun, guys? That is your Romberg test. Okay? Then, we coordinate physical and speech therapy to maintain mobility and communication. Okay? Then, refer to support groups and counseling. Then, teach clients safety precautions to avoid injury related to sensory and mobility changes. Okay? Such as fall precautions. Okay? Then lastly, guys, we administer medications, okay? We administer disease-modifying medications or your DMDs to prevent relapse. Then administer medications for symptom relief as prescribed, such as giving anticholinergics for incontinence, muscle relaxants for muscle spasm. Then lastly, acute relapse may require treatment with IV glucocorticoids o IV glucocorticoids or IV immunoglobulin or the IVIG. O bakit, guys? Because it is autoimmune. Diba? That's why you give IV glucocorticoids and or IV immunoglobulin or IVIG. Okay? So, ano yung mga medications natin for multiple sclerosis, guys? We have your monoclonal antibodies such as natalizumab, ocrelizumab, and ofatumumab. Okay? The monoclonal antibodies, guys, suppresses your immune response and slow disease progression. Okay? Since sinusuppress niya ang immune response mo, guys, at risk ba for infection yan? At risk ba na magkaroon ng fever yan? Yes. So, you teach client to avoid crowds and practice strict hygiene para hindi siya ma-infect. Okay? And mahawaan ng sakit. Okay, then monitor for signs of infection. Ano yung i-monitor mo? Such as fever and sore throat. Kapag may ganitong nangyari, guys, while taking monoclonal antibodies, you report to your healthcare provider. The next medication, guys, we have your interferon beta, such as Avonex and the Rebif. Okay, this one naman, guys, regulates immune response and slow disease progression. So, your nursing consideration in this one, guys, instruct client on rotating sites when self-administering sub-Q interferon injection. O when we say rotating sites, guys, for example, saan ba madalas ina-administer ang sub-Q? Diba? Sa stomach, tama? Or abdomen, tama? Sa abdomen, tama? Yes. Ang ibig sabihin ng rotating sites, guys, for example, sa right abdomen niya, in-administer mo kahapon, this time you administer naman sa left na abdomen niya. Okay? Then, you monitor for depression and suicidal thoughts. Then, lastly, guys, teach client to wear sunscreen and sun protection. Then, lastly, you administer IV immunoglobulin or the IVIG. This suppresses autoimmune attack to treat acute severe symptoms. Okay? What's your nursing consideration? You administer slowly to decrease risk for thromboembolic complications. Okay? And that is all, guys, for your multiple sclerosis. I hope you learned something. Thank you and God bless. Okay? Now, let's summarize your autoimmune neuromuscular disorders. Ano yung mga na-discuss natin? We have your MG, GBS, and MS. Tama? When we say MG, guys, ang cause niyan, there is a destruction of acetylcholine receptors. Okay? Anong nangyari doon? Your acetylcholine receptor, guys, ay na-damage. Okay? Ano yung acetylcholine receptors? Diyan nagbabind yung mga acetylcholine natin para magkaroon ng muscle contraction. Okay? Since there is destruction dun sa receptors, the acetylcholine, guys, mahirapan na makapag-bind doon sa receptors or onti lang ang acetylcholine na makakapag-bind doon sa receptors, causing now, guys, na mag-reduce ang muscle contraction. That's why in your key findings, guys, you have muscle weakness that is worsens with activity. Okay? Kasi habang paggabi na, guys, 'di ba? Gumagamit ka na or marami ka nang nagiging activity, tama? So meaning marami ka nang nagagamit na acetylcholine. That's why, guys, paubos na siya ng gabi. So and it worsens with activity. Okay? Your GBS naman, guys, it attacks your peripheral nerves, okay? And often triggered by an infection. Ano yung nangyari dito, guys? Nagkaroon din ng demyelination and also na-expose ang nerve fibers, okay? Causing ascending paralysis. Okay, so nag-i-start muna sa baba, pataas ang paralysis hanggang umabot sa iyong respiratory. Okay? So there is ascending paralysis and areflexia. Okay? Then in your multiple sclerosis naman guys, or the MS guys, there is myelin destruction in the CNS naman. Oh, your GBS guys sa peripheral nerves mo. Your CNS ay your myelin or multiple sclerosis naman guys is sa CNS mo. So it affects your brain and your spinal cord. Okay? So your key finding in this one guys, there is episodic. O, di ba kasi merong relapse and remission na nangyayari dito. When we say relapse guys, there is worsening of symptoms. When we say remission guys, there is complete recovery na nangyayari. So there is episodic weakness, numbness, and vision changes. Or yung ano yung hallmark sign natin, that's your Charcot's triad, the SIN. Tama? The scanning speech, the intentional tremors, and the nystagmus. Okay? And, ano yung nangyari? Nadami siyang myelin sheath. Tama? Dito ba nagda-travel ang or nagta-transmit ang signals? Yes. Okay? So, kapag damage yan, guys, then therefore, makakapag-travel ba ng smoothly and faster ang signals? No. Okay, that's why guys, it causes episodic weakness, numbness, and vision changes. And your hallmark sign guys, that's the SIN. Okay, scanning speech, intentional tremors, and your nystagmus. Okay, and that is all guys for your neuromuscular disorder or autoimmune neuromuscular disorder. Thank you guys. I hope you learned something. God bless.